right, welcome to another episode of RLWF Shock. An incredible card tonight, as always. And up first, we're starting strong. We are starting strong. Bad Ben Cross and Lee Bowman, the Crossbows, making their way to the ring. And unless you didn't hear the announcer, because I was yammering on over him, it is a triple threat tornado tag match. All three teams, former RLWF Tag Team Champions. And there you go. Listen, I mean, the advantage of having the stats page, exclamation mark stats to check it out. The advantage of having, or if you're watching this on YouTube, check the description. The advantage of the stats page is that we can now definitively say that Crossbows may very well be the greatest men's tag team thus far in RLWF history. They've certainly had the longest run, although I think if you add the two Blue Bloods together, it's close. So it's a bit of a toss-up. But I would still argue that it probably is the Crossbows at this point. But listen, don't count out these guys. The Rising Suns, Akira Katsuyori and Jay Sakamoto. Always ready to pull off a big win in a big moment. Again, those Rising Suns hoodies flying off the shelf at the RLW merch store. www.rlwf.com/merch, not a real website. Check it out.
Ready for battle.
Well, listen, I think, to be honest, Jocko, I feel like if Jocko and Colm, or some combination thereof, amongst the C.U.R.E members decides to go for the tag belts, that could be bad news for the rest of the division. I think they're quite happy to watch you guys go after the singles belts for now. But a team that may not be intimidated by the C.U.R.E, these guys right here, I don't think they're intimidated by anybody. The Blue Bloods. Lord Philip Osborne, Lord Everett Albright. Minor Royalty. Major Pains in the butt. There's Akira already chirping him. Already chirping Lord Everett. We'll see if that comes to bear. Match hasn't even started yet. Again, not a lot of love lost between any of these teams. And there we go. 6-man tornado tag. It's going to be absolute chaos in the ring. And there's the bell. Here it goes. Let me start the prediction. You can let me know who you think is going to win. Again, if this is your first time joining us here for the RLWF and you'd like to have your very own superstar right here in the RLWF competing, all you need to do is subscribe to the Twitch channel or come on by, hang out for a little bit, bet on a few matches, and once you've got 5,000 channel points, boom, you're in. Just that easy. You don't even need the game. I'll get it all for you. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Lord Philip going for a pin already on Bad Ben. That seems unlikely. Lord Everett has Jay Sakamoto up in no hurry to get him down for the suplex. Taking his time. There you go. Why rush things? Why rush a good thing? You know? And a reversal on the suplex there from Lee Bowman. Everett slides out of the ring for a quick little breather. Meanwhile, his partner hurls Jay Sakamoto face first to the mat. And the Rising Suns, there's a DDT on Bad Ben. And now the Rising Suns 2-on-1 against Lord Philip Osborne. Breaks out of that submission, and Akira right there with a fist to the face. And now a sledgehammer, and Lord Philip rolls out of the way just in time. And now the Rising Suns 2-on-1 against Bad Ben Cross. Good teamwork. Good team strategy is the word I'm grasping for desperately from the Rising Suns. And now Jay Sakamoto has that sledgehammer. Oh, that was a little low. That was a little low, Jay. A little low, I gotta say. Goes for the pin. Lee Bowman in there to break it up. Doesn't need to because kicked out after one. Bad Ben sent to the corner. Lord Phillip sent to the opposite corner.
Check this out. This is gonna blow your mind.
Look at that maneuver by Akira Katsuyori. Goes for the pin on Lee Bowman. Got a 2 count, but that is all. And Sakamoto trying to go to work with that sledgehammer again, but Bad Ben exits him from the ring instead. Akira sent to the corner, and Bad Ben unloads with a shot to the gut, and now the crossbows double teaming Lord Phillip. But here comes Lord Everett to help out his partner. Sakamoto goes for the pin, only got the 1. I don't think he got a 1 count there. As expected, absolute chaos inside of the ring. There's a pin by Lord Everett. No one seems to have noticed, but Akira, thankfully, managed to get the kick out. Psycho Smoker, welcome in, welcome in. Great to see you again. And there's the 3 count. There's the 3 count out of nowhere. Lee Bowman gets the pin on Lord Everett Albright. Looks like a backbreaker did it. Cameraman was distracted in the middle of the ring there. And once again, the former champions proving that they haven't got the belts, but they've still got those skills, baby. They have still got that drive to win.
This one was unforgettable.
And a big victory here for the Crossbows, trying to climb back up the ladder to get those belts again. We shall see off Old Norse. All right, we are going to have a one-on-one match here in the women's division. And out first, hide your lumber, hide your children. It is the Butcher making her way to the ring. Chainsaw in hand, representing Slaughterhouse. I think that the Butcher might be taking Slaughterhouse a little too literally. Again, there are children in the front row. I mean, those at a certain point you have to blame the parents. At a certain point, you know what I mean? If I see a psychopath waving a chainsaw around, I'm gonna get the kids to duck down a little bit. That's all I'm saying. You don't have to leave the area. Just get them to duck down a little bit. Get them out of, you know, chainsaw range. That's I think that's perfectly reasonable. As a parent myself, I think that would be my reaction. Now, this is a no-holds-barred match, but again, despite her constantly asking, she is not allowed to use the chainsaw during the no-holds-barred match. So it should be no-holds-barred asterisks except for chainsaws, basically. And her opponent from across the pond, London, England, here she comes. It is Bobby. One half of the Boohoo Bandits. Again, haven't seen too much of the Boohoo Bandits as of late, given that the other half of the Boohoo Bandits is the women's champion. A little occupied in the singles department right now. So, understandable. Bobby, though, surviving and thriving in the singles all the same. But a tough draw here against the Butcher. Let me start the prediction. And you can let me know who you think is gonna win. There's the bell. And Bobby with a Hurricane Rana right off the bat.
Everything is legal in this match, which means we're probably about to see some things that would actually be.
They lock up again. Bobby reverses her into a shoulder tackle. Well, listen, I mean, we all know that Bobby would love to get her hands on that women's championship, Jeremiah, so you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It'd be, I mean, I guess if you did lose the title, we'd see a little more of the Boohoo Bandits in tag team, but I think that Bobby is still fairly focused overall on that championship. Again, had an opportunity at the pay-per-view, but selflessly won the match in a manner that did not transfer the belt. So that's a good friend. That's a good friend. Bobby with a few words for the Butcher there. It's getting personal already. And a drop kick to the back. And Bobby getting the crowd worked up too. Bobby's come out with a lot of energy here. You love to see it. Hooks the leg already. I can't imagine that's going to get the Butcher, but kicks out after 2. And now working the arm. I don't think the arm's bend that way, but that's not going to stop Bobby. Slams her face first into the mat. Slap to the face, missed on the second slap. They lock up the middle of the ring. The Butcher sent to the corner. Nice block. And a clothesline has her up on another short clothesline. And boom, the ripcord into a thrust kick. Nicely done. No problem, Jared. My brain can't handle 2 at once, but if you can, go for it. Country music fan, welcome in, welcome in. Great to see you. And Irish whip into the ropes and a huge drop kick by the Butcher. This is just vicious. Stomping on the arm. Toss to the middle of the ring. And again, the Bobby came in with a lot of energy, but the Butcher depleting it quickly here. She's enduring some damage. With this barrage, again, we've got a shovel in the ring. Hasn't really been used yet. Starting to see the tolls of this match add up. No holds barred match. You think that's got to favor someone like the Butcher. Again, continuing to work the arm of Bobby. Hooks the leg. 2 count, 3 count, and that is it. That is it. Bobby rolls out. And the Butcher, after a shaky start, just kept the offense coming. And put Bobby away 1, 2, 3. Here is your winner, the Butcher. And there she is. Bobby still in the ring. Oh God, don't get that chainsaw. Bobby's still in the ring. Bobby, look out. Oh my God, that was so close. Oh, that was so close. We almost saw Bobby literally bisected. I think she's okay. Oh, that was, listen, I know Halloween's coming up, but that was, whew. That was tough, man. Tough on the old ticker. Oh, okay. Win by the Butcher. Almost a homicide. All right. Falls count anywhere. Fatal 4-way. I wonder who the participants are going to be. It is a complete mystery to all. But heading down to the ring first, your Twitch champion, the following is a fatal 4-way. Noah makes his way down. Now listen, usually Noah is sprinting down that ramp and leaping into the ring, but when you got a belt in hand, you take your time. He has taken his time to let everybody get a good look at the champ, get a good look at the belt. Noah, the chosen one indeed, makes his way to the ring for this fatal 4-way Falls Count Anywhere match. I hope the referee has caught up on their cardio, because with 4 participants and pins available anywhere, they are going to be running all over the place to try and keep up. Noah letting the RLWF fans get a good look. Listen, the intro's running a little long, but it's his first entrance as champion. We're going to let it play out, baby. Take all the time you need, Noah. You have earned it after a big win over Mr. Clean to get that belt.
This guy lives to compete, so he'll be treating this match as if he were to
Now, he is going to have to defend that belt next week. So we will see if he is going to, is he champion for a good time or a long time? I mean, a long way to go to catch up to the great Sharknado. But hopefully we'll have a little bit of a run here from Noah. All right, we're going to cut through some of the rest of these intros. We had to let that one play out. Had to let that one play out for the great Noah. Next up.
And his opponents, first from Lisbon, Portugal, weighing in.
There you go, Harris, the cursed hair. Do you like sociopaths who stare directly into your soul? Well then, have I got the superstar for you. If you also like rabbits, also a plus. Also a plus. Harris Hair making his way to the ring. And next up, you hear the music. It can only mean one thing. It can only be one person.
From Cologne, Germany,
The great Johnny Fantastic, the pride of Cologne, Germany,
Johnny.
making his way to the ring.
I love it. Swagger.
The most electrifying superstar in the RLWF.
Despise this superstar. Well, the WWE Universe clearly disagrees with you.
And the final participant in this fatal four-way speak of the devil, it is Sharknado. The greatest, according to the stats page, by a wide margin, the greatest Twitch champion in RLWF history, here to teach the youngster, the new champion Noah, how it's done. Let's see if he can learn any lessons from Sharknado. Again, a falls count anywhere match. Pin him in the ring, pin him on the ramp, pin him backstage, pin him in the crowd, pin him on the roof of the building, and then throw them off, and then go to jail. So maybe don't do that one. But you could technically, you'd win the match. That would be the one, you know, at the very least. You could brag about that in prison. Okay. That got dark for no reason, so let's start the prediction. Who do you think is going to win this match? Harris Hair going after Johnny Fantastic and Noah, and Sharknado squaring off there. And Johnny Fantastic takes a shot at Sharknado. Irish whip sends him right over the top. And now Johnny's got his mitts on Noah with a big DDT. Harris Hair with the counter, but Sharknado grabs him from behind. Harris with the counter again. They lock up, and boom, Sharknado just drops him. Sharknado going under the ring. He's got a chair. And going right after Harris Hair with it. Harris Hair coming back now. Johnny Fantastic giving it to the Twitch champion here. He's got him on the apron. And hot shot it to the outside. Again, a falls count anywhere match, so the referee has got to be careful. He has got to keep an eye open for pins or submissions. Harris Hair with a hip toss cartwheel knee combination on Johnny Fantastic. Went for the chair, but Sharknado tosses him inside the ring instead. And Johnny repays him by the leaping clothesline. Noah trying to get into the mix here now. Harris Hair runs into the referee on his way to DDTing Sharknado on top of the chair. Double pin here. Double kick out. And Harris Hair going hog wild with that chair, hitting everything that moves. Noah has him up though, and what are we going to see here? Boom! Hooks the leg, but Johnny Fantastic, of course, right there to break up the pin. There's a pin from Johnny. It didn't even get a 1 count out of Noah. Again, as always, we are ever hopeful during a Falls Count Anywhere match to see the fight go into the crowd. We know the RLWF fans will love it when that happens. It's very rare. And now a double team here from Noah and Harris. Hair DDT on Sharknado. And now a DDT on Harris Hair with a little extra pepper on it. Swinging neck breaker from Johnny Fantastic. The referee way out of position. Not even close. I mean, that was embarrassing. Not even close. And now Johnny has that chair. They are going to work on poor Sharknado in this match. They've clearly targeted him as an opponent they want to get rid of early. There's the pin from Johnny. Harris Hair over there to break it up. Running out of room at the side there. Harris Hair can't even get a kick away. Johnny, no such problems, goes for the pin again, but you got to kind of create a little separation, I think, from the pack physically before you can go for a pin. Johnny Fantastic tossed into the ring with Sharknado, and now Noah back in. Shark has him up, and spinning sit-out powerbomb. And Noah with the triple backbreakers, shades of Faria Muhammad, Season 1. And Sharknado ejects Johnny Fantastic forcefully from the ring. Turns his attention to Harris Hair, and here we go. Time for a little airplane spin. Meanwhile, Johnny Fantastic grabbed a kendo stick, but walked into an electric chair. Oh. Electric chair into the German. Referee not even close to being in position. Opposite end of the mall. Meanwhile, finally, Harris Hair gets dropped out of the airplane spin. Going for the pin. Only got a 2 count, and now on the outside, Johnny Fantastic goes for the pin. And Sharknado there to break it up. Cameraman frantically trying to keep up with this match, as am I. And Harris Hair with a nice back suplex on Johnny Fantastic. Oh, missed on the standing moonsault, though. Johnny got those knees up. Noah sends Shark back in the ring as he fishes under the ring to grab a kendo stick. And boom. Cracks it over the top of Sharknado. Johnny Fantastic sent to the outside by Harris Hair. Hair in the corner. And Noah sends him into Johnny Fantastic. Nice combination here from Noah. Putting the boots to the great Sharknado. Meanwhile, Johnny Fantastic using Harris Hair like a punching bag in the corner. And now at ringside, air raid crash onto the concrete. Noah's got that kendo stick. Sharknado is up and going after Harris Hair in the corner. And there's the pin. The referee on the other side of the ring. I mean, again, better positioning by the referee, please. Please. Johnny rolls over for the pin. Harris Hair has a submission hold on, but the referee's got to take care of the pin first. Only got a 2 count. Noah back in the ring. Harris Hair back in the ring. And Noah with the super kick. Johnny watching carefully. Goes for the pin. Johnny right there to break that one up. Again, keep in mind after the match, during the replays, as with every Johnny Fantastic match, if you spot a chicken in the replays, keep an eye open. Text RLWF to be entered into a contest. Curb stomp by Harris Hare splits Noah open. There's the cover. Sharknado just managed to break that one up. Harris Hare on a tear. This just in. I am a poet and I did not know it. And Sharknado has those steel steps. Noah comes over to see what's going on. Able to stop him before he's able to use it. Noah has him up, and look at that. Harris Hare with a few words for Noah. He decides to toss him into the ring. And now he's got a few words for Johnny Fantastic. This is getting pretty personal pretty quick, everybody. Tempers are flaring. And a kendo stick to the face isn't going to help situation. Or 3 or 4, definitely not. Finally, Noah able to steal it away from Johnny Fantastic for a little bit of revenge. Siren call, the stairs indeed, Jeremiah. No man can resist. No woman can resist.
Draped across the barricade. I do not like
and Johnny across the barricade. Noah with a big knee lift to the face.
Taking an enormous amount of abuse in this match.
What a match so far. Too close to call. And Sharknado spinning. Tombstone pile driver onto the concrete. Hooks the leg. So does Johnny Fantastic, but Shark got there first. Can Johnny get the pin? He does! Johnny Fantastic with the win. Pinning Noah. A fantastic double pin finish. And your winner, Johnny Fantastic. Again, keep an eye open for any chickens in the ring. And text the RLWF if you think you spotted us. Let us know where. And there you go, Johnny Fantastic. They'll be raising their steins in Germany tonight for the great Johnny Fantastic. What a win! What a finish! Sharknado that close to getting it, but your winner, Johnny Fantastic. All right, one-on-one action. Coming out first. It is the great Darth Brooks. Darth Brooks. The Sith Lord who also can play steel guitar. It is Darth Brooks.
This is why I do what I do.
His pickup truck has truck nuts and a hyperdrive. Darth Brooks makes his way to the ring. Now again, Darth Brooks has been very impressive in his career so far. So he is looking to. He's clearly come in looking to make a statement early, and he has definitely made it. I mean, look at that focus. I mean, he's focused on his guitar, but still. Freddie, welcome in. Freddie, we still need to get you a character in here. I mean, Poke, it could be. It could be. I mean, he hasn't activated it. I haven't spotted a Kyber crystal inside the guitar, but I haven't been able to get a close look. He guards it fairly carefully. And his opponent from Seattle, Washington.
And his opponent from Seattle, Washington.
He is caffeinated and ready to go. Course grind. Makes his way to the ring. Death before decaf. Let's go. Course grind, of course, former champion himself. This should be a great match. Two big, strong guys in there. This could be a knock 'em down street fight. Freddie, it is indeed. It is indeed.
He has a big match ahead of him. Gonna need a career.
And there you go. There'll be some bragging rights to the winner on this one, I am certain. But let me start the prediction. You can let me know who you think is going to win this match.
Guys, we have a superstar that is molded to be the next big
Course Grind coming out strong. Got their legs tangled up in that sidewalk slam, but managed to make it work.
Sure, a little rough around the edges, Corey, but there's something that comes with time.
And boom. The big double axe handle to the back. They lock up again. This time Darth Brooks comes out on top and drops him face first off that top turnbuckle. And now into the chokehold. Referee. This is not a chokehold. I think that's what happened there. He was doing nothing. Jeremiah, that is a milestone. 88888 channel points. And all you need, people, if you're watching this, is 5,000 to get yourself your own superstar. Jeremiah could get, I mean, half the people on the planet, I think, a character at this point.
Out of the ring, what's his plan here?
All right, out to ringside. And Darth just tossing Course Grind around. And boom, using that incredible power and strength to his advantage. I mean, Course Grind, no slouch either, but hard into the steel steps he goes.
Jarring impact.
And there you go, the fans booing loudly.
Take a picture while you can, everyone.
I mean, you know, I'd like to think that that's about Darth Brooks specifically and not country music generally, but people have very strong opinions about these kinds of things, so who am I to judge? 6 count, Darth heads in, resets the count, but Course Grind knocked him back out again. Belly-to-belly suplex onto the concrete. Again, not a false count anywhere match. They are going to have to be, they're spending a lot of time at ringside. They're going to have to be careful. Brooks back in the ring, and they lock up. Hip toss by Course Grind. And once again, out to ringside. Course Grind. Triple chops to the throat. I mean, that's a long way up to reach, too, to get that chop. Wow, I thought it would be more than that. But still, 17 would basically almost double the number of community-created superstars we had in one go, so... Oh, Brooks. Very deliberate elbows right to the nose of Course Grind. But Course Grind retaliates with a big DDT.
What are you guys thinking? Obviously not about the ref's count, Cole.
Once again, if you want to check out any of the stats on any of the superstars or the history of the RLWF in general, just exclamation mark stats to get to the stats page, baby. The newest toy in the RLWF universe. And a big clothesline by Grind. Stomping away on the big man. And boom. Again, the double axe handle right to the back.
There's been plenty of action in this match, and the
Course Grind.
really showing now.
Taking it to the Sith Lord now. Series of kicks. And heads back into the ring to avoid the countouts. Darth right in after him. And once again, Course Grind playing mind games with Darth Brooks. Oh! French press! Out of nowhere! Hooks the leg. This could be it. Oh! 2 count only. Darth Brooks. Course Grind can't imagine. Not too many people kick out of the old French press, that's for sure. Darth Brooks makes his way to the corner at least, and oh, Course Grind misses on the hip attack. Reversal from Course Grind. Spins him around. And a reversal from Brooks. Brooks has him up. And he's going to drop him face first off that turnbuckle again. Hooks the leg. Is that going to be enough to put away Course Grind? It is not. It is not. 2 count only. Course Grind. I don't know what you're celebrating for. He had to roll out, but still. Belly to belly suplex. Clothesline to Brooks. And now just pounding away on the face of Darth Brooks. Course Grind. Must have taken an espresso shot under the ring or something because he is all fired up now. Headbutt splits open. Darth Brooks. They're at a 6 count. Tosses Darth Brooks down the ramp. Heads up. Course Grind could be angling for a count-out victory here. Great strategy by Course Grind if that's what he's doing. Again, he lost last week to Remy Haynes by countouts. So, might be where he got the idea. It's a 9 count. I don't think Darth Brooks is going to get there. He's running for it, but he's not going to make it. 10 count, Course Grind. Listen, that's what separates your average superstar from the greats. Course Grind learned his lesson from the loss last week to Remy Haynes and put that into his own strategy to win this week. So there you go, Remy. You can take at least maybe 50% of the credit for this for this win by Course Grind. Jeremiah, exactly. That must have been it. That's why he was celebrating. He already knew in advance he was going to sucker Darth Brooks into that. And your winner, Course Grind. Big win. Again, Darth Brooks has been on an absolute tear since coming into their RLWF, so Course Grind puts that to a halt. One might say he ground it to a halt. All right, a little one-on-one action. Again, coming out first. There he is, Sam the Scorpion Taylor.
Making his way to the ring from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Sam Taylor, of course, has drawn the ire of the C.U.R.E. Dared to demand a rematch of THP, and THP responded by clobbering him after a match with the belt. And when you're as paranoid as Sam Taylor, you can see he's looking a little extra shifty over his shoulders at this point. Trying to keep aware of his surroundings. There could be a C.U.R.E. member creeping out from behind every nook and cranny, waiting to attack.
He will need that with the competition level this high.
But at least tonight, he only has to square off against one opponent. The man whose interference he blames for him losing his match to THP. The one, the only, the illustrious King Jocko, making his way to the ring. All the money, all the pyro, custom video. The King has it all. And again, Sam Taylor, I mean, I'm sure he would have loved to get his hands on THP instead, but Jocko, a close second. Obi, you just missed it. It was literally the last match. You just missed it. It was a good one. It was a good one. Again, money falling from the skies, all of which not legal tender. All of which has a great picture of His Royal Highness King Jocko. There you go. Even more pyro. Why not? When you're the king, you can afford it. King Jocko versus Sam the Scorpion Taylor one-on-one. Let me start the prediction. You can let me know who you think is going to win this match.
Unshakable superstars on the roster. Absolutely
And Jocko comes out with a combination, has him staggered. A little shake, rattle, and roll. Kabam! And Jocko wasting no time going right to the Scorpion here. But Sam Taylor ready for the counter, and no slouch himself when it comes to fisticuffs. Big clothesline. In season 5, Jeremiah, you're going. Let's get to season 3 first. I'm hoping there's a season 5. I'm having a great time with the RLWF. I plan on keeping it going. And Jocko with the wheelbarrow DDT on the ringside. Oh! Locks him into a submission hold. Terrible camera work there. We can't get the full look, but Sam Taylor is out of it lickety split, so it doesn't really matter. Heads back into the ring. Jocko right there with him. Sam grabs him from behind and then waistlock takedown. Rolls him over, goes for the pin. 0% chance he's going to get Jocko that easily. Gets that shoulder up after only one. Low drop kick to the side of the head, though, by Sam Taylor. Oh, rakes the eyes, gets him into the corner.
He's absorbed some damage already. Paying it right back with a
reversal from Jocko, and Jocko with another wheelbarrow DDT. Love that move. And now locks the arms and then just strikes to the back of the head. Oof. Oof. That made my neck sore. And now knee strikes again. And Sam Taylor reeling from the attacks of the King. Into the corner. Big splash. Oh no. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. The most electrifying move in RLWF history, the Caterpillar. And boom. Hits the big elbow, goes for the pin. Is that going to be enough to get Sam Taylor? It is not. Kicks out after 2. And now, oh no. Illustrious frog splash incoming. Boom, and that might very well be enough. This match might be over already. It is your winner just like that, King Jocko. King Jocko with the victory. A few words for Sam Taylor on the way out of the ring. Again, Sam Taylor, oh no. Jocko with the steel chair. And it looks like Sam Taylor might be getting it. That's Jeremiah Colt. What? I can't believe this. Sam Taylor has been saved by Jeremiah Colt. Now, these two have a long history. They had one of the most longest vicious feuds in RLWF history. It literally put Sam Taylor in a hospital. That's how much these guys hated each other. But listen, Jeremiah Colt. Listen, we know what kind of a man Jeremiah Colt is, and there is no way he is going to stand by and watch that kind of injustice. Even to someone who has been his enemy in the past. I mean, the most unlikely person for that save, Jeremiah Colt. Unbelievable. Let me tell you, I mean, Jeremiah Colt's got enough on the go with Aldo Cruz, and now adding to that, he's putting a target on his back for the Cure. But listen, that's the kind of guy Jeremiah Cowboy Colt is. That's why the fans love him. And a shocking ending to that match. All right, triple threat match in the ladies division, and coming out first.
The following contest
it is Amber Leon, the A to the L herself.
From Rio Linda, California, Amber Leon.
the pride of Rio Lindo, California, the boss of bosses, the A to the L, Amber Leon, heads to the ring, two-time former women's champion. And when I check the stats page, Amber Leon has a better than I thought singles record, singles win percentage. I forget what it was, but I think it might be at about 60%, which is pretty good. Pretty good. But listen, may not be number one in the stats page, but number one in the fans' hearts. And also in Prince Yuv's speed dial, which he is no longer allowed by law to call her. Clarify for Prince Yuv, the order is still in effect. All right, we don't want to see. He's got the belt now. We can't see him arrested. All right, so.
Oh yeah, I like her a lot.
He's got to behave. And next up, we see spooky candles. We see spooky fog. That can only mean one thing. Listen, I mean, the problem is, Poke, is that Prince Yuv keeps getting the order, and then as he's getting towards the end of the order, he slips. You know what I mean? He slips, and then it gets re-upped. I mean, at this point, I don't know if they're ever going to be allowed to be in a ring together. I think without some kind of special dispensation from the judge. I really don't know. I'm not a lawyer, so I couldn't tell you, but the legal team have been just tearing their hair out about it. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But listen, not having that problem, the Queen of Nightmares, because who on earth would willingly approach her? Look at this. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Maz, welcome in, sir. Let me just check one thing. This is a triple threat elimination match. That's what I thought, but I had to double check. Triple threat elimination match.
One of the top names in the entire women's division, and she plans on
and
showing
oh god, I can't even stand to look at it. I can't even stand to look at it. It haunts my dreams.
This woman is the real deal.
And the final participant, one half of the tag team Tonga and Mahler, it is Tama Tonga making a solo appearance.
WWE Universe.
That song's a jam, though. You got to admit that. Tama Tonga. Again, let me tell you what Tama Tonga lacks in size, she makes up for in skill, that is for sure. Should be a great match. Let me start the prediction. You can let me know who you think is going to win. Again, a triple threat elimination match. You have to eliminate both of your opponents to win. No disqualifications, no countouts. It is an absolute free-for-all, and already Tama Tonga and Madam Callis teaming up on Amber Leon. Didn't last long, that alliance, as Madam Callis hits Tonga with the neck breaker. Amber rolls her over into the submission hold. Tama Tonga only too happy to stand back and watch.
She turns it right around with a counter.
Oof. Nice running bulldog there from Madam Callis. Tonga struggles to the corner. Amber Leon squares off against Tama Tonga now. Nice combination, sends her down to the mat. Amber Leon taking care of business early here in this triple threat match. That's probably what happened, folks. Jocko's either here. Well, his internet tends to die a lot too, so. Oh, there you go. He's around. He's there. He's there. Into the pin off the German, but not going to pin Tama Tonga that easily. Amber Leon has a stop sign. And, tried to sneak up on Madam Callis. Amber sends her face first that close to going face first into the stop sign. Madam Callis struggles to the corner as Amber Leon goes after Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga instead. What is she doing here? Oh, she's stepping on her hair and pulling her upwards. Madam Callis attacks from behind, but Tama Tonga right there grabs her by the hair, tosses her to the mat. Tama Tonga with the crucifix. And Madam Callis finally gets to her. Oh, the spinning kick to the side of the head.
Telling her opponent that she has even more left in her tank.
Back into the ring.
And Callis. Oh, God, this is... I don't know whether I'm turned on or terrified or maybe a little both, but I get strange feelings with that move. Amber Leon sneaks up from behind, though, and oh! Kick to the face. Only got the 2 count. Madam Callis with the kick out. Listen, I'm just trying to be honest with you guys. I'm trying to be honest with you, Poke. And now single leg Boston Crab locked in again by Amber. Tama Tonga ready and waiting with that stop sign. Waiting for her moment. And she found it, tosses it right onto the head of Amber Leon. Amber Leon did not take kindly to that at all. At all. And going for the neck breaker. No, Madam Callis reverses it. Beautifully done. No eliminations as of yet. Oh! Might be after that move. Not going for the pin, though. Setting her up instead. Are we going to see the GG driver? No, we are not, because Tama Tonga interrupts with the head scissors DDT. Goes for the pin. Oof, 2 count only. 2 count only. And now Amber with a little revenge on the stop sign. Missed, though. Tama Tonga has her up against the ropes, turns her attentions to Madam Callis. Nice dodge by both. And GG driver onto the stop sign. And that has got to be it for Tama Tonga. Youch. Amber Leon going for the quick pin on Madam Callis. This one could be over. No. Kick out after 2. Oh, that GG driver right on top of the stop sign. Amber Leon going to work on Madam Callis. Fans going wild. You can see them in the background. Grabs her by the horns and throws her face first into the mat. And a reversal from Callis. Callis grabs the stop sign. Amber Leon took a quick detour out of the ring and pays for it. Oh, hit in the head and in the booty by the stop sign. Madam Callis. Oh, with the face buster. You can see this match has taken a lot out of both superstars. Callis struggles to her feet, grabs the stop sign again, and boom! Slams it down onto Amber Leon. And again, Amber, though, up like a cat. Pounces on Madam Callis, but once again, Madam Callis there with that reversal. Stop sign again, and pow! How many shots? You can see the dents in that stop sign. Callis. GG driver. And that could very well be it. The 3 count. The 3 count, and Madam Callis is your winner. A special assist in the match given to that stop sign. I mean, a great performance by Amber Leon, but in the end, Madam Callis gets the victory.
here is your
What a
winner,
match.
the
Madam
Queen.
Callis just keeps racking up those wins.
And we are looking at the last superstar standing.
Look at the
in this
intensity.
matchup.
The intensity, baby. That's what makes a
All
champion.
three of these superstars were pulling.
All right.
I love this guy.
Back to one-on-one and out first.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York.
FTN Colm representing the C.U.R.E. in the black and blues here tonight.
Clear just how the WWE Universe feels about this.
Again, the C.U.R.E. so far having a great night overall.
You son of a bitch.
NormCanks 1, NormCanks 2, NormCazoom.
Maz, thank you so much. Thank you so much. 19 months. That is crazy. That is crazy. Much appreciated, Maz. I'll make sure to cheat for your next match. I'll give you a boost. I won't really. Don't start getting. I don't want to hear any DMs in the Discord now.
Definitely plans to steal the show tonight.
All right. FTN Colm. Ready for his match, but who is it against?
I've been looking forward
It
to
is
this
a
one.
rematch. A rematch against your all-star champion, Prince Yuv. Now, these two faced off last week. Prince Yuv got the victory, but... Or, sorry, rather, Colm got the victory, but Prince Yuv had his hand on the rope. So, a little ambiguous. I mean, technically speaking, Colm got the win, but it was a missed call by the referee. So what we're doing is having a rematch.
It's gonna be good.
A rematch here. Now, if Colm can beat him again here tonight,
To be the most dominant champ in history.
then, listen,
In a non-title situation.
title match, baby. It's got to be, right? That's got to be the next logical step. Nothing's been promised. It's not a stipulation of the match that if he wins, he gets a title shot. But you got to think, at that point, you got to think that he's got to get a title shot. Whether that's at the pay-per-view or maybe even before the pay-per-view. Again, a reminder. Coming up at the end of October, Monsters Brawl, our big Halloween pay-per-view. All titles will be on the line. So you definitely don't want to miss that one. Stay tuned for more details. All right, let me start the prediction. You can let me know who you think is going to win this match. Is Colm going to win again? Or is Prince Yuv
Oh yeah, and just
going to
look
prove
into
that
their
first
eyes. They
win
do
was
not
indeed a
plan on
fluke?
stepping down anytime soon.
Colm launches him to ringside to start off the match.
This match could be a declarative statement. And looking to lay a pummeling.
And again, you know, although, I mean, you can say what you will about Colm's victory the last time. I mean, you know, his Yu's hand was very clearly on the rope. The ref missed it. That's what happens. It's fine. You know, but say what you will about it. It's not like Colm is like some chump off the street. You know what I mean? Who got lucky. Colm is a very, very good superstar. He has been on a very big hot streak as of late, which is why he's getting these opportunities. So, Prince Yuv definitely should not take him lightly, and I'm sure he is not.
Put in position now.
Hooks the leg. No way Prince Yuv is getting this, and he doesn't. Only gets the one count. Nice dodge there by Colm. But Prince Yuv has him up and over. Again, using that great strength to his advantage. He's wiry. He's got that wiry strength.
Respect is earned, and he's still $1 short. He's certainly.
And Prince Yuv yapping already to Colm.
No waiting.
Irish whip into the ropes, and oh my God.
Power with the German.
Every ounce of momentum is now against him. He's gonna have to dig out.
I believe so. I think because I know you've definitely got men's and all-star and Twitch. So I think the tag team titles are the only thing you're missing, unless you decide to join the women's division.
About to get more painful.
You would be the first person in RLWF history to accomplish that, Poke. We've had a couple of people who've had 2. No one's had. You're the only person who's had 3, and no one's obviously had 4. So Although, in order for that to happen, you got to think that THP has got to lose that men's belt, but I don't know when that's ever going to happen. Reverse the submission. Prince Yuv getting pumped up here. And now, some mounted punches by His Highness.
My God, what a striking display.
Oh yeah, that'll be the next goal. That'll be the next goal.
My God. He's reeling.
You've setting him up. Are we going to see an F5 on Colm? Could very well. Here it comes. F5. Hooks the leg. This could be over right now. Oof. Only got the 2 count. The referee looked like he was high-fiving Colm there. No need to slap his hand as you're doing the count, ref. Come on now. Colm with the kick out, but you've still very much in control, and now sit out powerbomb. Colm in a heap of trouble here. There's the reversal, trying to get something going, and boom! Hit him with the sidekick. And now launches at him in the corner with the knee.
Into the ring again.
And boom. Huge knee to the face by Coleman. Look at Prince Yuv with the sneaky pin. Very slow count by the referee. 2 count. I mean, really slow to start counting there. And now Colm tries the same maneuver. Only got the 1 count, but Prince Yuv worked up about that now. Back body drop. And the spine buster. Gets Yuv up. Combination. And spear. That could be all she wrote if he goes to the pin. He does not. Was going to go for the F5 again. He might have gone. He should have probably gone for the pin there. Colm reversed what I think was setting up for the F5 most likely. And now Colm has him up. And boom, the discus punch. Colm going top rope. Are we going to see the FTN? Colm might win this. FTN. Hooks the leg. Say goodnight, Prince Yuv. No. The champ gets the shoulder up. And Colm with some mounted punches just takes a quick break and then right back to work. And he might be going, if he lands a second FTN, it is over. It is over. Colm is going to take this match. No! Prince Yuv, shoulder up again. Unbelievable. Colm feeling very confident about his chances, but what is it going to take? 2 FTNs. And still gets the shoulder up. He's split open now after that last barrage from Colm. And now Yuv going for the pin after that quick little shot to the face, but only got the 2 count. Unbelievable. What a match. What a match. Oh, and now Colm split open by that huge blast from Yuv. And reverses Yuv into a big knee. Ooh, the blood pouring from that cut to the forehead. Oof, pop-up uppercut by Colm. If he lands a 3rd FTN. 3rd FTN, that is it. Call a maneuver. It is done. FTN. I mean, kudos to the champ for showing superhuman resiliency. But Colm proves he can get it done with or without the referee. And you got to think that he is front of the line for a title shot at this point. I mean, if he doesn't get a title shot next week, then he's absolutely going to get a title shot at the Monsters Brawl. FTN Colm. Listen, he had his critics after that last win, and he has silenced them all with that performance. What a win. All right, up next, some tag team action. Coming out first, former women's champions, the Stunners, beautiful Becca and Jeannie Gorgeous. Again, they have not got the belts anymore, but they have definitely got the hearts and minds of the RLWF fans. Again, those pom-poms, huge sellers at the merch store. www.rlwf.com/merch, not a real website. Check it out. Fans going crazy for the Stunners. And this is just a straight up tag team, old school tag team. We're going to see crisp tags. We're going to see constant annoying interference. It's going to be great. It's going to be great, guys. And their opponents. Of course, who else could it be? Who else could it be? But the reigning tag team champions, Pink Perfection. Victoria Long and Whitney Parker. Again, obviously a long history between these two. Pink Perfection did win the belts off of the Stunners technically, but it was because it was at the Rando Lando pay-per-view. It turned out to be a 8-woman tornado tag match with 4 different teams. So I think this would be an important win for Pink Perfection if they can pull it off. A legit, straight-up, regular rules tag team match against the former champions. I think a win here would kind of solidify their legitimacy in the eyes of the fans. Although I will say they have been excellent so far as tag team champions. And there you go. That's the match. Let me start the prediction, and you can let me know who you think is going to win this one. That's honestly, this one might be too tough to call. I think Pink Perfection have stepped up a level. They've stepped up a notch since they've become champions. Victoria Long versus Jeannie Gorgeous to start it. Victoria Long taking on both members of the Stunners right off the bat, taking no prisoners. Jeannie Gorgeous has her against the ropes now, though. Irish whip. Clothesline. Now, I mean, the good news for people who are a little worried about tag team matches, they do sometimes drag on a bit. I will say, if it gives anybody any solace, both Victoria Long and Jeannie Gorgeous are known to drop submission holds on the regular. So that could be the difference maker in a match like this. So we will see how it goes. Jeannie Gorgeous trying to drag Victoria Long back to her corner, but Victoria Long not standing for it. Great back and forth match here so far between Jeannie Gorgeous and Victoria Long. Long tossed to the outside. And Jeannie Gorgeous decides to vent a little frustration against Whitney Parker while she's waiting. And Parker is sent to ringside. Victoria Long grabs her from behind, almost tosses her into the referee, getting her into the corner there. Jeannie Gorgeous with the hip attack into the corner, and now putting the big boot across the neck of Victoria Long. And boom, a stunner. Hooks the leg already. Whitney Parker definitely has to come in and save her partner there. And Jeannie Gorgeous obviously feeling pretty confident about her chances here. Decides to tag in beautiful Becca for the first time in this match. And Becca.
That was just malicious.
Couple of stomps to the face there. Victoria Long still on the ground, not able to get up.
Look at that insult to injury.
Reeling from that stunner, no doubt. But here she is fighting back. She desperately needs a tag, trying to create some kind of distance here. Gonna drag beautiful Becca to her corner. And we're gonna see a little tag team action. Irish whip and double back body drop. And Parker just stomping away viciously on beautiful Becca. And Parker, crisp tag, might be a little too crisp. Too crisp. Becca dragging Long to her corner now. And just at the last minute, Victoria Long fights her off. Becca didn't get the tag. Long. Gory special locks in the submission hold, putting the squeeze on beautiful Becca. But beautiful Becca powering out of it. And then the forearm to the face goes for the cover. I can't imagine that's going to work, but Whitney Parker taking no chances. Long, you can see, has her hand on the ropes anyway. Referee trying to get Jeannie Gorgeous out of the ring. Finally does. And Becca flattens her with the clothesline. Victoria Long struggling to get to the corner. Jeannie Gorgeous allows it. Whitney Parker in the ring. Well, technically they're both still in the ring because Victoria can't get out. There she is out now. And submission hold by Whitney Parker. Beautiful Becca comes in to save her partner, but none needed. Jeannie Gorgeous had things under control. Oh! Hits her with the kick to the face. Once again, Victoria Long in there to save her partner. Once again, not needed because Whitney Parker has her hand on the rope. And boom, stunner for Whitney Parker now. Victoria Long in for the save, but it is not looking great for the champs here. They've both eaten a stunner in this match so far from Jeannie Gorgeous. I'm sure there might be a few more before we're done. On the outside now, Whitney Parker locks up with Jeannie Gorgeous and flattens her with the clothesline. Tossing her around ringside. And again. They're at a 6 count. They're going to have to get back in this ring unless Pink Perfection hoping to maybe get a count-out win or something. Well, there's no count-outs in this match. Never mind. Or is there count-outs in this match? I've lost track. I think there is count-outs in this match. Heads back in. This might be a count-out win. Oof, beautiful Becca. Ejected, and that's it. There you go, Pink Perfection. Pink Perfection with the count-out win. I mean, impressive. I thought the Stunners had it for sure. Again, the count-out strategy. Listen, maybe they were watching from backstage. I think Remy has started a count-out revolution, perhaps. But the champs find a way to get the victory, as all good champs do. They were behind by a wide margin in this match and still pulled out the victory. Count out or not, it's a W for Pink Perfection. All right, time for the main event. And coming out first, the one, the only Jesus Cruz. Won that 5-man knockout elimination challenge last week. Shockingly, quite frankly, considering the competition he was in there against. That was a star-studded match won by Jesus, and of course Jesus with a long, long history
the WWE Universe has
of
expected
performing at the top of the top level here at the RLWF, and he is going to be squaring off against the men's champion, THP, in a non-title match.
He said he'll steal the show here tonight.
The C.U.R.E are 2 for 3 so far tonight. They are looking to make it a clean sweep. But standing in their way, that man, Jesus Cruz. Of course, with that win from Jocko, you got to think that Jocko is probably at the top of the list to face THP again for the men's title. I mean, Jocko has been, I think that's at least 4 or 5 matches in a row on a win streak there. So you got to think that. I think if the champion were anybody but a fellow teammate in the C.U.R.E, he might have already got a shot by now. But you got to think he's got to get one. He's got to get one. Everyone else we've thrown at THP hasn't been able to get the job done. And that is why he is still wearing the men's championship. Listen, I mean, listen, the best of the best are going to rise to the top. I hate to say it, but right now, I think if I had to pick the 2 superstars operating at the top level right now, definitely THP, and probably Jocko's right up there too. So, listen, that, you know, in terms of the politics of team-on-team fights, I will leave that to you guys. Our job is to put the best of the best against the best of the best. That's what the RLWF is about. So we are going to have to see. That might be an inevitable confrontation, but a wrench thrown in that might be a win here for Jesus Cruz. We are going to have to wait and see. Let's start the prediction. You can let me know who you think is going to win. Again, a non-title match, so no need to panic. Everything's fine. There's the bell. And THP. Again, THP has been taking on all opponents. But Jesus Cruz, a perennially tough opponent. I mean, that combination of speed and skill is absolutely deadly. You can see again when he went last week into a 5-man knockout elimination match, which no one gave him a shot of winning, and he pulled it off. Well, I mean, Jocko, listen, if you wanted to take yourself out of contention, I mean, listen, if you want to state that you're gonna not go for the belt as long as THP is holding it, you're welcome to do that. You're welcome to do that.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there. Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Well, that's what I mean. You know, listen, I mean, he's certainly more than earned a shot at the All-Star Championship. But then again, now you're contending against Colm. The problem is all 3 members of the C.U.R.E are performing at such a high level that they're in contention for the belts, all of them. So they're either holding a belt or in contention for the belts. So it makes things a little crowded at the top.
Oh, look at that torch of their opponent. Oh, this isn't gonna be good.
We're gonna have to like make up a belt at some point just to try and spread it around a little bit. THP with a big uppercut. Look at the kip up from Jesus and the reversal. You know what? If I would have added a new belt a long time ago if it weren't for 2K and their ridiculous 7-belt limit. So there you go. You'll be like the $1 Million Man, Jocko. You'll bring the King's belt. Satellite DDT on the outside here by Jesus. We've been distracted by conversation, but in the meantime, this has been a fantastic match going on here. Jesus. Combination after combination on the champ. And THP, though, after all that, right back with the counter. That is exactly why he has kept that belt for so long. That kind of ring IQ.
Showing him what a real alpha
You can't
male
teach it.
What are you waiting?
And just as I say he's got ring IQ, he decides to taunt on the top rope, where Jesus Cruz is most dangerous. No. Proves me wrong again with that reversal.
somehow still in this fight.
Just when I thought I had THP. Proves me wrong immediately. And now locking in the submission hold.
Oh, I can't stand this move.
Hi, Colt.
Is Jesus going to be able to find a way out of it? He does. Grabs the ankle. Reversal by THP. Oh. Hits him with the spinning kick. Hooks the leg again. Oh, thought it was going to be a 3. I legit thought that was going to be a 3.
Everyone watching this is in total disbelief right now.
THP
Was done to win there, but it just fell short.
tried for some mounted punches, had that reversed. Pinned by Jesus, only got a 1 count.
Still not
Only got a
enough
1
to
count.
Put him away. Counters.
Irish whip and
Luthez press.
Luthez press, and then pounding away on the face of Jesus. THP goes for the pin again. Oh.
This is amazing.
These pins are coming fast and furious, and they're getting closer and closer each time. A real nail biter on this one. THP has him up, and oh!
Gee, straight to the cranium.
Dropped him right on the top of his head. That could very well be the difference maker. It is your winner. THP. Unstoppable. Absolutely unstoppable at this
Now
point.
let's take another look at these guys in action.
What a match. Jesus did very, very well, represented himself well against the champ here, but in the end, like Thanos, THP is inevitable.
Here is your winner, THP.
An important victory for him in this match.
I know. I was so mad, Poke, about that because I thought, aha, I was just talking about his ring IQ, and then he's foolishly goes in the top rope for a taunt. What a fool! And then who was proven the fool? Yours truly. I'm man enough to admit it. THP dominating right now. The CURE dominating right now. But like I say, forces are aligning. We'll have to wait. We'll have to wait and see what's going on here. The CURE are dominating, but they're racking up more and more enemies as they go. So we'll have to see if that's going to come bite them in the butt at some point, or whether they're just going to retain dominance. 3 for 3 tonight for the CURE.